Welcome back to Core4Adventures. I'm Laura.
And I'm Carol.
And we love to travel.
And oftentimes we like to travel together along with our husbands, as you've seen here on our channel.
Now, traveling with another couple can be very rewarding, but it does take some extra planning and consideration.
Today we're going to share with you the top 10 things that we've learned that makes traveling with another couple enjoyable so that you can have a great trip.
The first tip is to communicate and plan together.
We found that it is helpful to discuss beforehand everyone's expectations, preferences, and their wants and needs.
Planning the itinerary together can make sure that everyone's interests are taken into account.
With us, we've discovered in our relationships that one person is the planner and one person is not. In this case, both of the wives are a planner, so give us a spreadsheet any day.
We make sure that the two planners get together and plan everything out together, and it just goes so much more smoothly that way.
The next tip is to make sure that both couples align on the budget and expenses.
Agree on the budget and how things are going to be split ahead of time. Consider using an app to make it much easier to track and split the expenses. We use Venmo all the time.
It's really important that you're on the same page with the budget so that you are respectful of each other's financial comfort zones.
Next up is considering where to stay.
When traveling with another couple, you want to make sure that you're choosing accommodations that give both couples privacy and the space that they need.
Consider renting a vacation home or apartment for more flexibility.
We are family, so there are times where we're comfortable sharing a room on short travel days. However, if we're going to be in someplace for a long period of time, we always try to make sure that each couple has their own space.
We know that ours is a unique situation and that might not work for everyone.
Our next tip is to give each other space.
Plan for some alone time or activities for each couple individually. We always plan for a date night when we go on a vacation together. It just makes for some really nice memories.
And it's important to understand and respect each other's need for personal space and time. Not everyone wants to be around people all of the time. Sometimes you need to introvert.
You also have to be flexible and compromise when traveling with another couple.
Well, anytime you're traveling, you have to be open to compromise because the unexpected things could happen at any time.
This could be everything from travel delays to cancellations to having opportunities to do something amazing.
Being flexible would help in any of these situations, but it's especially important to be flexible when you are traveling together as a group. Our next tip is to divide and conquer.
Traveling takes work, and if you split the work up among the group, it makes for a much more enjoyable vacation for everyone involved.
Plan ahead of time to decide who's going to do what, such as planning activities, making reservations, or navigating.
Clearly define these responsibilities ahead of time to avoid misunderstandings.
For example, Laura and I are the designated passport holders, while the guys deal with the check luggage.
Another tip is to be respectful of each other's preferences, likes, and dislikes.
When planning what to do, what to see, and what to eat, it's important to choose something that appeals to the entire group.
And don't force someone to do something they really don't want to do. Our rule is if you're not having fun, go do something that you will have fun with.
You have no obligation to stay with the group. Go do something else. That's why cruising works really well for us.
And be open-minded. Try new things because sometimes that thing that you weren't looking that forward to could be the highlight of your trip.
When traveling with other couples, it's important to maintain good communication throughout the entire trip.
You should establish a system of communication, especially in unfamiliar places.
For us, we are all iPhone users, so we can use the iMessage app when we are out on the sea. It is the #1 way that we stay connected when we are cruising.
But make sure you have a backup in case technology fails, like communicating changes to the schedule, meeting places, or anything else like that just in case.
When traveling with others, be mindful of their schedules.
Respect each other's sleep and wake habits. Not everyone is a morning person, and some people cannot stay up late.
Discuss the next day's schedule in advance. We always set a morning meeting time, and if somebody gets up earlier in that and gets going, they can go do some things on their own.
For example, Carol and I often get up earlier and our husbands sleep in. We really cherish spending some quality time together, just the sisters, and they really enjoy getting extra rest on their vacation.
And if your port day activity starts super early, it is important to be on the same page at what time you're getting up that day and what time you're getting off the ship.
And finally, we recommend reflecting and communicating even after the trip is over.
It's important to talk openly about what went well and what could be improved. You can use that experience to improve your next trip together.
And of course, the reason we travel together is to make shared memories. So relish in the pictures, stories, and even videos of your amazing couples trip.
And remember, the key to a successful couples trip is open communication, good compromise, and a mutual respect for others.
We hope that you've enjoyed our travel tips today. If you found it helpful in any way, we'd love it if you'd like our video and subscribe to our channel for more travel content.
And if you have any tips on how to travel with another couple, please drop them in the comment box down below. Thank you so much for watching. We will see you next time on Core4 Adventures. Bye!